Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. We're here for you. This is your full moon in Pisces reading to the new moon in Virgo. Let's jump into it, and then after this reading, we'll jump into the further extended of the new moon in Virgo leading into the full moon in Aries. There'll be a big full moon there that we'll be marching into. Okay, let's jump into it and see here what's playing. You might want to take a look as well at readings of 6 months past, given that moon cycles do tend to culminate in a 6-month period, and similar, you might want to take a look at the reading 6 months down the line, and maybe so let's say bookmark this reading, come back to it at a later point in time, 6 months, even a year, and see kind of where you're at with those energies. Let's jump into it though. Taurus, I'm gonna pull cards here for each of the days. The Emperor, Seven of Pentacles. Now I was meditating your energy as well. I was getting Taurus or something that's just like you're tired of. I'm hearing like around the full moon of Pisces, you're just tired of it. And it's like, I don't want to explain this. I'm hearing as well, like anymore. I'm hearing the Emperor upright. Like you feel like maybe even you've reached a climax. You've reached some sort of culmination point here. You've like graduated sort of feeling. Like I no longer feel like it's also useful to keep, I'm hearing spending money in that particular direction. Maybe for a number of you, you're funding something and it's like, it's futile. It's no longer like helpful or useful as you feel it. This could actually be something that you're subscribed to. It could be a subscription here, service with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's something that just has become like, I'm hearing, I just don't see the return. I'm hearing as well, like the money has run dry. I'm hearing that as well with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. For a number of this is you defining your priorities and addressing and acknowledging what goes in, what comes out. Like when I spend XYZ money here, what do I actually receive as a so-called return? That's very Tauran. But very Tauran, no, you lead over the Six of Pentacles in reverse as well. So it's funny because you lead into the full moon in Pisces with a really strong emphasis on the archetype of Aries with the Emperor, but always take it as you will. I'm hearing Leo. You might want to take a look at your birth chart and see where Aries is lying in your birth chart, see what that might be alluding to. But, there is something that maybe for a number of you, like, you kind of feel you've created, and it's like, I want to innovate that. I'm here, I want to take the drum roll to the next step and stage. Seven of Pentacles. For a number of you, this might be, for example, like, let's say you have a product that you're selling. There might be this sensation of like, okay, we've already marketed it enough. Like we've done enough campaigns. Like we feel like we're at that point where we're not going to really like get any more people on board with this. I'm hearing as well with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You might be assessing like the longevity of certain projects as well. I'm hearing that, and coming down to a point of like, okay, well maybe I also want to pull out of this market now. I'm hearing that as well. Like maybe I want to sell. I'm hearing buy short. I'm hearing as well stock. Okay, lead out here with the Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Temperance, Daughter of Wands, and then we lead into the Magician. Something for a number of you like does not make sense. You're like, hold on, I'm sorry. Hold the door open. Wait. You're like about to walk through a door. You're like, wait, something maybe even like comes over you. Like have an epiphany moment. It's like, I don't think I can schedule that like with that. It's like something that just clearly overlaps. Like it's not going to work like that. I'm hearing that in particular. For a number of you, this has to do with something that somebody wants to schedule you to talk for or on behalf of, and it's just, you suddenly realize last minute. It's like that conflicts with that. I'm hearing that specifically higher front reverse. Now, for a number of you, you have the Sun upright. Somebody maybe wants to even like have you on their show. They want to star you in some space, and like maybe they want to even hang out with you, and you're like, oh my gosh, wait. That overlaps with it's just going to be conflicting. Eight of Swords here leading out into the new moon in Virgo with the Daughter of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Now, it's something that kind of you feel can throw you off maybe, or it's just going to be, it's not time yet. I'm hearing this with the Father of Cups in reverse, mirroring the Sun upright, like Seven of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something you want to almost like get very clear on, maybe even prior to operating in this space. Like it's like, oh wait, I was literally about to invest in that space, but I realized I didn't have like the contract really ready, sort of feeling like you can't just like move without also moving out. Interesting. So for a number of you, there's something that maybe you want to like even take a little closer look at the description of, and it can be an opportunity that maybe someone is presenting to you. But there's something that's kind of controversial as well, and you might be going back and forth a little bit. Like, I need to learn more about this before I just take on the opportunity. For a number of you, it could be that kind of thing where maybe we're talking about long-term cycles and chapters here where it's like, I want to get involved in that industry, but I want to have, like, let's say, a greater understanding and appreciation of how it operates with the Magician. For a number of you, this might be related to, like, how history has moved through. I'm hearing within this space. Maybe you're looking at, like, trends of, like, a certain industry. Now, let's clear the ground. Yeah, I might have to do with real estate, investment, things like that. Charity. You're studying something here very strongly. Two of Wands and the Hermit. You might even want to get like registered for something. I'm hearing that. And you lead out with the Hermit. Cancer, I believe, yes. Let out with the Hermit. Very interesting. And so you might want to check that reading out. There could be some overlap there. For a number of you, I'm hearing you're maybe like managing something with someone, or you're mentoring someone. I'm hearing even in a certain space. We're going to jump into your extended here, Taurus. We're going to take a look at how the new moon in Virgo energies around the 17th of September will lead up into the full moon in Aries readings around the 1st of October. There is possibly some kind of question of a major contract here that you were thinking of laying out for a major investment, even a vacation that you were wanting to. So you want to really invest in. Love and light to you. Thank you for tuning in, Taurus, for your dear support as well with these readings, and I'll see you soon.